your attention like it's your most valuable currency, because it is. You can get money back, you can get opportunities back, but you can't get time or energy back once it's been wasted on the wrong things. When you start being aware of your attention, you begin taking your power back. You start reacting and start responding. You stop being pulled in every direction and start moving with intention. You become the driver, not the passenger. And you begin to understand that it's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things. It's about aligning your focus with your purpose. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every transformation started with someone deciding to pay attention to what mattered. They cut the noise. They said no distractions. They prioritized their goals. And slowly, over time, their energy flowed into something meaningful. That's how mountains get moved, not all at once, but one focused step at a time. So, you're not where you want to be right now? Don't beat yourself up. Just pause and ask, where's my attention being? What have I been feeding? What thoughts have I been giving the most energy to? Because your answers to those questions will show you exactly what needs to change. Redirect your focus and you'll redirect your life. Because at the end of the day, your energy will always follow your focus. And where your energy goes, that's what you become. Distractions are the enemy of destiny. They don't show up looking like problems, they show up looking like entertainment, comfort, and sometimes even opportunity. That's what makes them so dangerous. A distraction doesn't always scream, I'm here to ruin your focus. Most of the time it whispers, just for a minute, you deserve a break. Or you'll get back to it later. And before you know it, minutes turn into hours, hours turn into days, and the thing you said you were committed to gets pushed further and further down your list until it slips away completely. It's not that you lack talent, it's not that you lack potential. Most people fail not because they didn't have what it took, but because they didn't protect what they had. They didn't guard their vision. They let little things steal big dreams. Distractions aren't just time wasters, they're momentum killers. You get a little fire going, a little rhythm, a little progress, and then boom, one distraction pulls you off course, and now you're trying to find that fire again. And that's the trap. Constantly restarting, constantly losing your place, constantly trying to reclaim energy that was never meant to be given away in the first place. We live in a world that profits off distraction. Algorithms are designed to pull your attention. People crave quick responses. Noise is everywhere. But if you're serious about becoming the person you're meant to be, you have to make a decision. Your destiny or your distractions. You cannot hold both. You cannot build your future while constantly checking your past, scrolling someone else's success, or answering every call that doesn't match your calling. That's a hard truth, but it's a necessary one. Every second you spend focused on something that doesn't grow you, heal you, or move you closer to your purpose is a second you'll never get back. Time is the most precious thing you own, and once it's gone, it's gone. Distractions cost more than they look like they do. They steal your clarity, they cloud your instincts, they keep you in cycles where nothing changes but everything feels busy, and that's the scary part. Busyness can trick you into thinking you're being productive. You can be busy for years and still be stuck in the same place, wondering why nothing has shifted. It takes discipline to shut out the noise. It takes courage to say no when everybody else is saying yes. It takes focus to keep your eyes on your own paper in a world full of comparison. But if you can do that, if you can fight through the urge to look away, to scroll, to overthink, to please everyone, you will start to build something that lasts, something real, something that aligns with the person you're becoming, not the person you're trying to escape from. The truth is, your destiny is not something you stumble into by accident. It's something you walk into on purpose. Every step you take requires attention. Every level you reach demands more focus than the one before it. And distractions, no matter how small, can delay what's already yours. So if you want to make progress, if you want to live fulfilled, if you want to truly become everything you were designed to be, you've got to learn how to protect your path. Because the greatest threat to your future isn't failure, it's distraction. And once you understand that, you'll start moving different, you'll think different, and you'll finally start gaining ground toward the life you were always meant to live. Self-focus builds self-worth, self-discipline, and self-love. It's not just about doing what's trendy or taking some time to treat yourself. This is deeper than bubble baths and motivational quotes. It's about doing the real, often uncomfortable work of turning your attention inward and asking, who am I really and who am I becoming? When you begin to focus on yourself in a meaningful, intentional way, you start to understand your value. Not the version the world told you to be, not the version someone else wanted, but your real value rooted in who you are at your core. Self-worth doesn't come from outside validation. You can have all the praise in the world, all the applause, all the attention, but if you don't believe in your own worth when you look in the mirror, none of that will fill you. Focusing on yourself allows you to dig into what truly makes you unique, what makes you powerful, what makes you deserving of respect. You stop waiting for someone else to tell you you're enough and start knowing that you are. That shift changes how you show up in every room. When your self-worth rises, your standards rise too. You stop settling, you stop shrinking, you stop apologizing for simply existing. Now let's talk about self-discipline. That's a word a lot of people don't like because it's not glamorous, it's gritty, but it's necessary. When you're focused on yourself, you start to build habits that support your growth instead of sabotaging it. You wake up a little earlier. You set boundaries. You finish what you start. You learn how to tell yourself no in the moment so you can say yes